Hey Nomies and Warriors, it's me, Nesha, and it is Saturday, June 4th, like 7:35. Me and the kids are walking around my subdivision, and I'm like, let me do a quick Sickle Cell vlog. Last Sickle Cell vlog I did, I think, was like been out of the hospital 4 months. So now I think I've been out of the hospital like 4 months and 2 weeks, so I'm getting closer to the 5 months, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about the fact that I believe this school year for the kids I only was admitted twice, right guys, at the beginning and then in January. So I did a lot to change, like try to change me and how I handle sickle cell. Now, I don't want people to be like, oh, that means she ain't having no problems. No, listen to me. I still have like my everyday pain. I still have like mini crises. I just deal with them differently, and I change my diet. I change like physically what I do with my body. I change things mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I have to say, the mental, emotional, and spiritual is what I changed the most. That's really why I haven't been admitted as much. That truly is how I handle it. Because the thing is, if you're weak emotionally or spiritually or mentally, and you have a crisis, it's just gonna automatically make it worse. And you guys know that. You know, if you don't feel good and like you have stresses in your life, it's gonna make the crisis worse. You know, with our disease, that it connects to our emotions. So I changed how I deal with people, how I deal with stress. I eliminated people out of my life, whether it be family or friends that I feel were don't want to say benefiting me, but that were draining me. And you know, it's normal to have people in your life that it should be a give and take. It shouldn't be all a give. So those people that were all a give, I cut them off, like literally cut them off. And some people I just, feel back a little bit. They're still in my life, but they're just not around as much. But some people I literally had to completely dig them suckers up at the root and throw them out, blood and all. It's a few of them. So, but right now we're doing a walk because I'm having what I would call a mini crisis or the beginning of a crisis. I've been sorry the light is going in and out because I'm walking and I'm going like under trees and stuff like that. So I was saying that I'm at like the beginning of a crisis or like a mini crisis, because basically like I've been hurting for like a month, and it was basically like, I think I went to my doctor's appointment like what are you doing? I went to my doctor's appointment like 2 weeks ago and got fluids, and I said that in my 4-month video, and it really didn't help anything. It really didn't help anything. But so before I went to that appointment, it was like 2 weeks straight that I was like having to take like the medicine like basically every day. Like I was having to take it every single day, and I was having to take it like every single day, and I was having to take my Norco, and I was having to take it like twice a day. And if you guys go back and look at my videos, you see where I basically said that I taper myself off the medicine. I don't take the Dilaudid at home, and I take the Norco as my highest medicine, and I don't take it that much. So the fact that I was having to take it like twice a day is a lot. Like I was having to take it like in the morning and at night, and take the Tramadol in the middle with the leave. And some people are like, oh, that's all you take. I didn't like the feeling that the medicine gives me, like how it slows my body. I just feel sluggish, and like my insides feel sluggish. And like basically I was having the opiate induced constipation where like it was constipating me and making my stomach hurt. And I feel like that the pain medicines were messing with my emotions, and it's just a whole bunch. So I didn't want to be taking all of that. So I, like 2 weeks ago when I went to my doctor's appointment, I had to take, told her I was having to take the medicine that often, and she was like, okay, well, if you're still having to do that, you can come back and I can admit you. But I just was about to make 4 weeks, and I'm like, I don't want to be admitted unless like it just gets to where I can't take it anymore. And come on, guys, unless it gets to like where I can't take it anymore. And I was telling her like how I don't like sitting in the ER. Hi. I was telling her I don't like how I don't like sitting in the ER, and she was like, well, I'll admit you. Okay, so there's a couple options with me with my sickle cell, if I'm in a crisis. One, I can go to my doctor's office and I can get fluids there. If that doesn't work, she can direct admit me. That's option one. Option two is I could just go to the ER. Or the other option is I can go to my doctor's office and she can try to see if the infusion center has any appointments, because in her office, in her infusion center, they can only give you fluids. You can't get pain medicine. So those are the three options. And as far as the infusion center, all the appointments are taken up by the cancer patients, which means like, you know, with the cancer patients treatment, they schedule their stuff like they know, okay, this week you got to do this week you got to do this. For sickle cell, it's not like that. It's basically like, oh, I don't feel good today, I need treatment tomorrow. So only time I don't know a lot about the cancer treatment, but the nurses will say sometimes they will have to get hydration treatment too, and that's why they only do hydration at that one place, which is stupid to me because they're connected. Literally a hallway connects them to the hospital. So I don't see why they can't do medicine there. Like, because I know they were like, oh, they don't do medicine there because of, you know, chances of overdosing and everything like that, or they're not in the hospital, but they're a hallway away from the hospital. Like a hallway literally connects them. So as much as I and other sickle cell warriors hate the ER, the reason we go is because like sometimes it's the most convenient option. Like where I live at Northwest Indiana, it's not a sickle cell clinic. In order for me to go to a sickle cell clinic, I have to go all the way to like near downtown Chicago, which is at minimum an hour away from me. So yeah, the best option for me is to go to the ER, because I did one of the options, which is go to her office and get fluids. Now, she said I could always call her. I can always call my doctor and she would direct admit me. I don't even have to go in all the time for her to direct admit me. If I tell her, look, I'm feeling this bad, she'll call a room in for me. But I don't want to be admitted. I want to avoid that at all costs. So if I can go to the ER and get some treatment, get some fluids, oxygen, medicine, and then come home and rest for a day or two and keep taking my regular pain meds, there's a chance that my body can, you know, turn it around. But I just feel like by me not doing anything, like not going to the ER, not doing anything, like it's just getting worse. So basically, I've been hurting for like literally a month. And, you know, it started out really small, little small pains, and then it just got worse. And then like I got like a little small cold like last month, and that made you know, when we get colds and things like that, it makes it worse. And then the cold went away, so it kind of got better. And now I feel like I'm catching something else. I'm like, I've been having like my throat hurting and my nose congested and literally like pains in my chest. And I've had acute chest syndrome before, and it doesn't feel like that. I've had pneumonia more times than I can count. It doesn't feel like that. Sometimes I get sickle cell pains in my chest, so I can't tell if it's the sickle cell pains or if it's like congestion. The reason I feel like it's just sickle cell, I think it's just sickle cell pain, because if it was congestion every time I breathe, it would be that, unless it's a combination of both. I don't know, but all I'm basically saying is me having this little virus or whatever that I have is making the pain worse. This isn't like a normal sickle cell vlog where I normally sit down, so it is a little bit longer, so sorry for the people that like the quick videos, but I just wanted to give you an update on everything, because the kids have been interrupting me, and like I'm trying to pay attention to everything walking around. I'm not sure if I said this, but I'm thinking that if my pain continues like this, I think I did say that it's just gonna get worse. So I think the smart thing to do would be for me to go to the ER. So I'm trying to, the reason I'm walking is because obviously your blood pumping can, if some of those sickle cells are stuck, by you walking, your heartbeat gets up and it pumps blood faster. So hopefully, I'm hoping that it will push some of those cells through. Like I told you guys before, I don't recommend doing this in a full-out crisis. I'm in the stage that I will call like the mini crisis. So I'm hoping that walking will help. I'm drinking all my fluids, I'm taking my medicine, I'm taking my vitamins, all of that stuff. So I'm gonna rest tomorrow. I have to go grocery shopping. The thing about this is with sickle cell patients, like, our lives don't stop. Hey Nomies, sorry, when we were on our walk, Arthur called. Like I said, I'm gonna rest tonight, I'm gonna rest tomorrow. I have to go grocery shopping because it's just that time. Like, Arthur would do it for me, but you know, like, certain things, I don't know, as a mother and a wife, like, not that I am picky, but I'm not picky. So it's like, I know I want things done a certain way, and then it's like it's my job. He does his part in his job, and I don't want to let sickle cell stop me. Like I always say, sickle cell can't stop me. It may slow me down, but it can't stop me. But I'm gonna rest today, rest tomorrow. The only thing I'm gonna do is go grocery shopping, and then Monday, if my pain is still continuing like this, I'm gonna be forced to go to the ER. And there are people probably like if you don't have sickle cell, like, how you planning when you gonna be sick or go to the ER? I'm not planning. I'm just saying that I have been hurting for so long and having to take medicine for so long that, like, basically the medicine, normally I could take a Norco and not have to, if I am hurting, not have to take another one until nighttime. No, it's barely, a Norco is barely lasting me 3 hours. Like, maybe 4 hours on a good day. Like, it's that bad. Like, it's not, it's not helping. And basically, for me having to take Norco for a couple weeks back, Norco and Tramadol back to back to back to back to back. Like, this is TMI, but like, I am so constipated, and I have a laxative that I take. It's called lactulose, and I only take it when I have to take my Norco. And it's basically, I got so constipated to where the laxative is not working, and even my detox tea was not working. It was like I can feel my stomach trying to, you know, move my bowels, but it wasn't really working, to where I had to go buy like prunes and prune juice, y'all. Like, that's when you have to take that medicine back to back to back, it messes you up. And this is the main reason that I stopped taking it so much. I look kind of rough in this whole video, y'all, but I really don't feel good, so I really don't care how I look. The lighting is bad now because it's getting dark out, so I'm sorry for the bad quality at the end of this video. So if I do have to go to the ER, you guys know that I will be recording and I will be updating you, but I just want to let you know where I am. So I ask that you keep me in my prayers. You guys are always in my prayers. My prayer for you guys is that you can have as many pain-free days as possible. And if you do have to be challenged and have that trial of going through a crisis, that you have doctors and nurses and medical staff that genuinely care about your well-being and your health and treat you like a person. That's all that we ask. Treat me like that one person that you love dearly, how you want them treated, or how you would treat them if they were your patient. That's the only thing I ask nurses. And I'm not one of those nasty patients where I'm going to be disrespectful. I'm going to respect you because I respect what you do. You save lives, literally, and the nurses do more work than the doctors. Yes, the doctors do like the brain work, but the nurses do the footwork. So I respect what they do. I understand what they do is stressful, and I don't expect them to be perfect. I know sometimes they're going to be late with their medicine and things like that. I know that. But I'm just saying that you respect me, and with the disease, the invisible disease that I have, I ask you to respect that and understand that not every person looks sick. And just because I can put a smile on my face and I can keep pushing, and because I'm strong, doesn't mean that I'm not in pain. So I just ask that you respect my strength as I respect your strength for the job that you do. So I ask that you guys just pray that prayer for me, that if I do have to go to the ER, that prayerfully I can come home, and that I have nurses and doctors that will treat me like they would want to be treated, or their family members to be treated. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, concerns, prayers, anything down below. You know I will get back to you. Any requests, anything, leave that down below. Check out my other videos. I have some new stuff posted. Sorry this video was so long, but I needed to do one of these. So see you in the next vlog, guys. Bye.